Hello, welcome, friends, and welcome, family. I so appreciate you being here. Whether you're brand new and this is your first time, or whether you've been coming for a while, whether you come intermittently or every day, I appreciate every single one of you. I had no idea how much making YouTube videos would give me a connection to the world. I'm basically housebound most of the time. I go out maybe once a month, sometimes it's just to an appointment. And so this connection is extremely meaningful to me. I also want to tell you about meditation. So, one of the reasons I started doing this is because I was in a really hard place. And I can tell you that starting this meditative practice literally saved my freaking life. So, that is why I'm always preaching about starting a daily meditative practice. You can start with me because it's easy and passive, and it's something that you can do daily and become very successful at. Once you've done 30 days, it's become a habit and a practice. You can add to it at that point and take your practice even further. So I will stop preaching about that for now and introduce myself. Hi, I'm Olivia, and this is Tarot and Coffee with Olivia, here to do your daily pick card reading. Okay? So we have a thought of the day, and it's coming from our Kim Cran's Wild Unknown Archetype deck. I always forget that unknown word. So I'm going to go ahead and start, I guess. Well, no, first let's talk about the card toppers, because you're going to be picking your card while I read our thought of the day. We have four beautiful card toppers for you to choose from, and I'm going to show them to you up close and individually. This one I call our Datograph because I don't really know what else to call it. It is some kind of a resin art piece or game piece. And on this beautiful shell, we have decoupaged Mary, Mother of God. Her heart is burning for Jesus. And she is beautiful. And then we have our PacMan Ready. And last but not least, we have our Diversity Marble. My favorite. It's Diversity Marble. What else could I call it? It's all inclusive. The all inclusive marble. So is the Pac-Man. It's got every color. It's got red, green, and yellow Pac-Mans. I guess there's not the pink. Where's the pink one? Where's Miss Pac-Man? We're gonna turn over our thought of the day. You guys can take your time and pick these cards, and our thought of the day is the one. The one from Kim Cran's Wild Unknown Archetype Deck. I'm going to read to you about the one from our Kim Cran's Wild Unknown Archetype book. The one. Here we go. Our ability to experience this archetype firsthand is limited. It comes in brief and potent moments that we are left to savor for a lifetime. The one is both the energy that unites all living beings and our capacity to sense this intimate union. This archetype eludes us most of our lives, appearing as a concept in a distant galaxy. Yet, when we are in the midst of its power, a solemn reverence falls across all the land. We glimpse ourselves in the vastness of all consciousness and are neither small nor large within that field. We are neither important or unimportant. All duality fades away, and we are left with what is. The precious knowing we are left with is that life is a gift, and we are both the giver and the receiver of this fortune. It is said that Om is the primordial sound of the universe, and that all other mantras are born from it. Simply imagining this possibility will activate the one. So there are many ways to think about deity. And this is a kind of deity less, or deity, it's more about connection. It's more about the one, the universe being one, us being one organism. Um, that creates a lot of answers to a lot of questions that people have about traditional religion. Um, it's really interesting concept if it's not something you've thought about much. Collective unconscious is kind of a part of that, but not exactly. Um, it's something really great to think about. So we are going to move on to the tarot reading part of our meditation today. There are so many ways to meditate, guys. There are hundreds of ways to meditate. So I do hope you do start a practice because, okay, I'll stop. I'm going to go ahead and read the card that's under our data graph right now. See what you have. There you are, the Seven of Pentacles. Pentacles often have to do with money or career, and what this card represents is this person is standing there looking at what they've done and saying, "Oh, look what I've done. I've stockpiled a little something. I got a little something here. It may not be millions of dollars, but it's a little stockpile. It's a little nest egg. I've worked hard to get here, and now how am I going to invest that?" So it's a card that's really about investing. Now, this could be money. This could be something else. So in other words, if you're working hard towards say a meditative practice, and then you feel like you've come such a long way that you'd like to share it with somebody. Or it could be actual money. It could be, oh, I have this little nest egg in the bank. I think I would like to start a scholarship of some kind for someone, maybe my own child. uh, I don't know. If we were doing an up close and personal reading, we would clarify that. We would find out a lot more about what that is, and in relationship to the one, it kind of speaks to philanthropy, um, which is uh, because we are one organism, all that we put out into the world with every breath we take, we affect and are a part of the union that is the universe. So everything we put out in there is, I don't know. I don't even know. Let's move on. Here we have this beautiful Lady of Guadalupe, or Mary, Mother of God, whoever you want to, however you see this, it's your card reading. And your card is Daenerys, Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. So this pretty much, you see this man, and he's giving this woman some money, and there's another man kneeling down. It looks like he is in supplication. He's also hoping for some money. So this really truly is a philanthropy card. While the seven came in and with the one turned into a philanthropy card, this philanthropy card is like double. So what do you have to give the world? It looks like you have a little bit. It's time to think about how you want to invest that money in others. You don't have to be a stranger. Although, if you're a Christian, you understand how important it is for us to help strangers. And that's your card today. So, double philanthropy. And let's go ahead and move on to your PacMan. And again, what you're giving may not be money. It may be time. It may be something else. So if you picked the PacMan, ready? Here we go. Oh, the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Cups. This is quite a lovely card. It's almost like it's a small family gathering, is what it is. It's an enjoying what you have. Here, let me show you up close. We see some kids dancing there in the background. See them? We see a man and a woman looking over their land and at all that they have. But it's a hearts card, or cups. It's not money. When coupled with the one, I mean, they just kind of go hand in hand. The people around us, our family and our friends, and the way that we take care of each other is a way to take care of our universe. It's a way to learn compassion, to learn empathy, and be able to move forward and give and be more caring towards our environment. Because if we think of the one, it's a living being and we're part of it. Everything. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and move over to the diversity marble. I want to show it to you up close because it's so beautiful. And we'll see what you have. Oh, how could I have forgotten? This is one of my favorite cards. I believe this because I kind of feel like I have lived a very foolish life. There's good and bad with that. The bad is that you're constantly getting experience. The good is that you're constantly experiencing everything as if it's new. The bad is that sometimes you're not paying attention and you go to walk off the cliff. Luckily, you have a dog to save you. And another deck that I use fairly often, there's a baby putting his hand in the fire and a woman getting the baby away from the fire. So with the Fool does come sometimes it does speak of some dangers, but it was upright, so it's not terribly dangerous. That dog is going to remind that youth that they are walking without looking, and he is not going to walk, or he or she is not going to walk over that cliff. The Fool is traveling towards their future and not really worrying about the past. And how does that relate to the one? I don't even know. Just that it takes all kinds, I guess. We need eyes and ears and noses and mouths. We need legs and arms and fingers and toes, and we need a fool in the universe. Every town has one, right? So if this is your card today, just find your childlike bliss and move forward into the world. I really do love that card. So here we are. We're at the end of this video. It came pretty quickly for me. It feels like 3 minutes. But I know it's more like 15. So I hope you were able to get something helpful or hopeful out of this meditation and reading today, even if it just helped you drift off to sleep. That's a nice thing too. Night night. So do take what resonates with you, but also please do not make life-altering decisions or changes based on video pick-a-card readings. Please do like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell, and come back tomorrow. Those are all good things to do. Again, thank you so much for being here. Love you guys. Can't wait to see you tomorrow.